Yeah, no, probably about 6, 7 months.
Let's see. Nixon was president in 1970. We're going to say 35. We're going to say 55 years.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I like the challenge. Really rewarding. Enjoying it.
Tell you what, I can't imagine my life without it. It's 110% of everything I do.
You know, all the cool kids are shooting traditional, so thought I'd jump on board, you know.
I live, breathe, eat, sleep, and piss traditional archery. Can't imagine what I'd do without it.
Well, I mean, me personally, I don't know about you. I'm pretty sick for it. So, I mean, everybody knows you can't be successful in the woods without matching camo.
You ever heard of the saying, trad is plaid? It's not bullshit. It's actually real.
You're aware that it's 92 degrees right now, right?
Yeah, but I'm sick for it. You're at 10,000 feet, things go wrong, things go sideways, synthetic or die.
Any of you punks that want to wear synthetic or cotton or that merino wool crap, there's only one kind of wool. It's Woolrich wool. Woolrich.com. Get it. The best kind of camouflage is nature's camouflage wool.
Yeah, I'm pretty supportive of science, and science proves op to something. It's like the best camo pattern available.
You ever heard about light diffusion? Me neither, but it makes perfect sense.
Top shelf camo designed in a laboratory to like full quadrupeds, eyes. Why wouldn't you buy it?
I don't care if it's 90 degrees or 9 degrees, I'm not taking this damn shirt off.
Quiet, water resistant. Like, why wouldn't you use them?
It'll be a cold day in hell before I put an artificial material on the end of my shaft.
If Indians had plastic veins, we wouldn't be here. They'd still be here.
These damn kids nowadays smoking the devil's lettuce.
You ever notice that when it's storming outside really hard, you don't see many birds out because they can't fly when it's raining?
You ever see a bird flying in a thunderstorm with plastic wings? Me neither.
BPA free? Good enough for me and the animals I kill.
They got no appreciation for aesthetic beauty. Look at these damn things. You ever see anything like that? You think you're gonna get something like that with plastic? No, you're not. Sorry about that. We're back. I'm on medication for that little problem. If I see one more thing on Bookface about these damn plastic veins, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. You really think if Fred Bear was alive today, he'd be using plastic veins? I'm sincerely concerned about the future of our sport if this crap continues to happen.
Yeah, I'm definitely using these. I'm loving them. They're so rad. I mean, every podcast is talking about them, so why wouldn't you use them?
I don't know what's going on. Everybody's talking about it. All these podcasts, the Stickbow Chronicles, Cast, those annoying push guys. Everybody's talking about Primitive Pursuit, Trad Geeks. Everybody's talking about, raving about these plastic veins. I don't get it. I think they're pretty freaking ugly myself.
Being able to get up in a tree stand and bear down on an animal with plastic veins on my arrow shooting off the shelf, I mean, that's going to be so savage this year. You know, I haven't been shooting archery very long, but it's such an easy transition to come over from the compound. Yeah, so much stronger than wood. I mean, you could drop it out of the tree and it doesn't even matter.
Metal risers are the single largest piece of injustice in the trad community currently.
It totally conducts electricity, and these risers can like feel your emotions.
Metal belongs in 3 places: truck frames, garden tools, and pocket knives.
The only way to be able to shoot a bear shaft and have it group with your feathered or vane shafts at 100 yards, you have to be shooting a metal riser. And if you can't bear shaft at 100 yards, you shouldn't even be in the woods, brah.
Let me tell you a little something about bear shafting. Bear shafting didn't come around until the mid 90s, way before all you punks were born. The only reason that people started bare shaft tuning is because they couldn't afford pretty feathers like this. Metal risers just don't have soul. They ain't got soul. You ever grabbed a hold of a metal riser hanging in a tree in January in Michigan when it's 40 below zero Celsius? I think not. No, you haven't. Neither have I. Because I'm smart enough, and I don't run one of those. The problem with traditional archery today is that you young kids can't appreciate the beauty of wood. How do I tune my bow? Let me tell you something. You ever heard of the slogan, the more feather, the deader?
Have you ever heard of the saying, the less feather, the deader?
The more feather that you can add to the back of your shaft, the more perfectly true it will fly through the air. Me personally, I use 7.5 inch. These aren't my hunting arrows. These are mainly my practice arrows. But on my hunting shafts, I actually use full length feathers on my shafts to hunt. I'll tell you how I tune my rig. I get myself some shafts, I put some 7-inch feathers on them, and I call it good. If I can hit a pie plate at 12 yards, things are going to die this season.
I bare shaft tune minimum of 100 yards. If I can't get my bare shafts flying at 100 yards, brah, I mean, what's the point? I like try to get perfect bullet holes at 50 yards through paper with a broadhead. I like to shoot through paper and then cardboard and then like a 2x4, and then I know I'm good. One time on Facebook, I read like this 25-step process of like tuning your bow, and I mean, it's really, really cool. I heard on my favorite podcast, the Push podcast, like you can't do anything accurately unless you follow their 25-step tuning process. Or maybe that was like on Trad Lab. But either way, I mean, it's backed by science, so I mean, why wouldn't you do it? What's my shot process?
Shot process? Why do you need a process to Who are these people?
I follow a very strict 27-step process.
Why do you need a process to shoot your bow? Just pick the bow up, shoot it. Pick a spot, just pick a spot, shoot it.
From my arrow out of my quiver, properly, like the correct way to do it, downrange and grouping with where I want it to hit.
I shoot by feel. If it feels good, my shot's gonna be good.
You can't skip a process, you can't skip a step. Every step of my shot process has to follow the previous step, and the previous step has to be followed by the next step. And if you did the previous 26 steps right, like the arrow should be in the middle. And if not, it's probably somewhere like in land 2. I don't even know where that is, but I shoot better with it.
The more you think, the more you stink.
I don't even know how you can even think you can be accurate without like at least 3 triggers.
The only trigger that I give a damn about is the one that Roy Rogers rode on.
You know, a clicker or some type of sear system, it's scientifically proven to like make you a better shooter.
All you kids are out there drinking that snake oil, getting high and drunk on that Iron Mine stuff, 100 proof. Do you honestly think that I would deface a beautiful piece of artistic masterdom by putting something like a clicker or a grip sear? Some of these kids are even carving little wedges in there, like put their fingernails in. What? I was at the Eastern Traditional Archery Rendezvous last week. There were kids with things carved out of their stinking bows. That's like spitting in your boyer's face. The last safe sanctuary we had was Stickbow Chronicles, and even they're talking about this shit. Word on the street is TJ Conrad's shooting a grip sear. I don't know whether to jump off a bridge or move to Canada. Won't see Grizzly Jim doing any of that. I'll tell you that, boys. I'll tell you that. The worst thing that ever happened in this community was that, what are those two young whippersnappers? The pull, the shove, the push. That's what it is, the push. Before they came around, everybody just had a good time. Now everybody's dissecting their stuff, wanting to put gadgets and gold ditties on their bows. I listened to one of their episodes the other night. It was Coaching Moments 473, about The Hook or something. I thought I was listening to an audiobook of Captain Hook. Here it wasn't. It was some kind of a shooting thing that old Tom Clum came up with. All high and mighty, thinks that he's the best coach. How many times are those kids gonna have Joel Turner and Tom Clum on the show? Getting a little bit old, guys. We get it. You guys have an online school. I graduated 12th grade. I don't need to sign up for it, kids. Back when I got into traditional archery, there were no online schools. We went to the school of hard knocks.
Like all the old guys in the sport, like they had to spend like 15 years trying to get good and trying to be able to hit something at like 15 yards. It's pretty cool though. Like there's like online schools and stuff that, yeah, made me pretty good pretty fast. Yeah, I like bought this bow on Archery Talk and it's pretty savage. Like, and I'm already killing deer. Well, I mean, I'm hunting deer. Well, I mean, I'm going to be hunting for the first time this season. It's going to be pretty rad.
I'm done. I'm done.
The only way to get like the penetration that you need is to have as much FOC as you possibly can. I mean, science has proven it, so you know me, science is king, bro. Me and my crew, we like drank a bunch of sups and we stayed up all night, pulled an all-nighter, it was so rad, and we read the Ashby reports together, and dude, it's like scientific, man. Like, I'm running 46% FOC. I don't even know like how you can even think you can kill anything, or if it's even ethical to walk in the woods without at least 35% FOC. Like, it's gonna be so savage. Hey guys, Matt and Tim here.
Don't be Ed or Zach.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. The purpose of this is now more than ever, we need to all be together. We need to band together. Doesn't matter what weapon you shoot. Doesn't matter how long you've been shooting traditional archery.
Our community is small enough as it is, and there's plenty of people on the other side of the fence that are trying to take our rights away from us.
So let's just put our best foot forward, stop the infighting. We're all just out here trying to enjoy shooting an arrow out of a single string bow. That's all it's about.
Whatever approach you take, just make sure you have a good time and let others around you have a good time with whatever approach they want to take.
Your style of shooting and your approach should not hinder someone else's.
If you're having fun doing it your way, keep doing it.
If it's legal and ethical, you shouldn't worry about anybody else and what they think about how you approach the sport. And don't be an Ed or a Zach.
Or take advice from them, for that matter.
Get primal.
Get primal.
How you doing?
We get it, we get it. You have the school, you have the school. Well, guess what?
How could that be funny?
It is funny, I think the first time.
Won't be seeing Grizzly Jim with no grips here on his bow.
Yeah, it's fun. What else?
Some of these kids are even putting little... They're putting...
That part was good. I'll use the part from before for that.
All you kids are...
Oh, high and drunk off that snake oil.
All you kids... All you youngsters are out there drinking the snake oil, getting drunk on...
Get drunk on that snake oil.
Is that stupid or is that good?
You ever heard of the slogan, the more fedder?
Fedder. Yeah. Why does it smell like deer dander around here? It smells like Evercalm right here. I'm just drawing blanks.
Yeah.
End of every sentence, I just black out. Hello there. Everybody's stopping and looking at us weird.
I know.
Must be the hat. I'll use that.
They ain't got soul.
How do I look right now?
You look great. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Like,
that's it.
I got him now. I'm back in. I'm back.
Am I getting too far
This is
over the top?
No, I like it. Feathers have kept us alive all these generations. Wait, veins.
Change your voice a little more.
What do you think? Yeah. Like.
Do you like this voice?
Yes, I like it a lot.
You ever heard about light diffusion? Me neither, but it sounds nice. Sounds like it could possibly work. You ever heard about light diffusion? Me neither, But it makes perfect sense.
This is a tough character for me.
Yeah, you can tell. Maybe we should be switched.
Maybe we should.